So this game is a continuation of the one I was making for the weekly game jam 135. As you know, it outgrew the scope of that game jam, and so I decided to make it its own thing. And I gave it a name, by the way. It's called Round 'em Up, and the theme of the game is you control a dog and herd sheep into either a pen or a barn. And when I thought of dogs and sheep, I thought of Minecraft right away. That's what first thing that came into my mind. So I drew using piscalapp.com. I drew a Minecraft inspired dog and sheep. So these are just prototypes, of course. I don't know if this is what I'm going to end up using in the end. I just needed something that I could use, and so that's what I drew. And this is what it looks like. So you can see I also added a mini map. I turned off the Box2D debug rendering, so you can't see where the collection area is. You can see it on the mini map right there. You can also see that I'm no longer using WASD to control the player. You just point the direction where you want him to go, and he follows you. And let's go up to where the sheep are. That's what all those white squares on the map are. So right now they're just kind of sitting around, spinning in circles. So I need to start working on the artificial intelligence. I don't know how I'm going to do that. You see that the sheep just disappeared into its pen, even though it's not being drawn on the screen because I haven't created a texture for that yet. It still works. Oh. Alright. So I don't know how the artificial intelligence is going to work with how to network that together without creating my own server. I was hoping to use a cloud service like AppWarp. I may have to create my own networking implementation though, because this game is getting a little bit more complicated than what I had originally intended. So maybe I can do a combination, have a server that's running that uses AppWarp to communicate the positions of all of the resources on the screen to each player, and then just have the Box2D simulation and the artificial intelligence and all that be running on the server. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Networking is basically the last thing that I'm going to be doing. It's a possibility that maybe I might not make it multiplayer at all at this point. I really do want it to be multiplayer. I have 4. Each corner have a different player, so it's a 4-player game, and each person trying to gather more sheep than the other one, or round up more sheep than the other player. So that's all I have for now. I'm going to work on the AI side of this, and I'll give you another update when I have something to show.